New week, new game, and today we have the LEGO Horizon Adventures. LEGO Horizon Adventures presents us a bit of a conundrum. On one hand, I had a lot of fun playing this game. On the other, I see why people wouldn't want to shell out $60 for this game. Here are my thoughts. Whether you're looking to unwind with an easygoing game for your test of the metal in the hard difficulties, the 5 difficult levels ensure there's something for everyone. I found the gameplay loop to be simple and yet satisfying, and collecting all the collectibles is a breeze, making it accessible to players of all ages. That said, the grind to get all 4 characters to max level is a way too tedious. It's not difficult, but it's repetitive and adds more tedium than enjoyment to an otherwise smooth experience. Another gripe is the requirement for a PlayStation Network account to even play the game. This might not bother everyone, but it feels like an unnecessary hurdle. Not to mention that if you live in a country that doesn't have the PSN, you can even buy the game. Being a kids game, it's definitely reels a loot bag in terms of story, characterization and the gameplay. It does so too smooth. Many of the tribes and the characters are more generic, flanderized and exaggerated than their main in the game counterparts. Speaking of the characters, while they do have enough of the uniqueness, you can't switch between them on the fly. It's discouraging, especially when you can level up if they aren't playing as them. Plus, some of the power-ups that each character has are more of the hassle than the rather than the power-up, and blocks off the certain paths that can be destroyed normally, which is just like bad game design. The positives. LEGO Horizon Adventures present the world of the HD entirely built from the LEGOs. The game is very aesthetically pleasing, definitely the most gorgeous LEGO game I've seen. It's also a lot of fun, as this game has a level up system, upgrades and some genuinely challenging fights toward the end. It's also simple and engaging in that the child could play this for a parent and child together, and that's ultimately what LEGO games are for, the good family fun. The retelling of the first game is also interesting, as some of the game brings the LEGO sense of the humor of the franchise. Whether you think it's cringe or not is up to you. Now let's talk about the cons. The game is short, probably less than 10 hours if you just stick to the main story. Probably 18 to 23 hours if you go to the max completion. Another issue that it doesn't feel as rewarding of the game as the previous LEGO games have been. Gone is any reason to replay as older level, as there is no hidden collectibles on the map. This is a huge departure from previous LEGO games, where the collector hat-on was what the majority of the time event. Sure, there was Apex Hunt for additional challenge, and while they are fun, it's not quite the same. Some may also have an issue with the fact that you have to have an Epic account to play this game, as well as Sony account. This telephone chain request may also find to turn people off. So for the conclusion, at the end of the day, Horizon LEGO Adventures is a perfectly mediocre game. It provides a new retelling of the series with the LEGO's brand and of the adventure and humor. While the game is short, if you enjoy the LEGO games but understand there isn't much here in the previous games, go for it. If you are on the fence, wait for a sale. If you are afraid that you are missing out the life-changing experience, you aren't. I give LEGO Horizon Adventures 7 out of 10.